You know, sis, you guys don't have to do all those things. You choosing that a lot of times, right? You think you gotta fend for yourself and be this and that and be independent and know the encyclopedia and then be a good mom and wife. Black men are doing well. You guys seen that research? Now I haven't vetted it, but they said black men are the best dads. I guess because they see us at the most football games. I don't know, but I gotta look at the study, you know. But like, if you guys get under this covering, you'll be surprised how much easier life can actually be.
Hey, yo, and to piggyback off of what you said, I noticed when Sis was giving her list, she gave a list of things that men wanted and a list of things that women wanted to do, right? So let's say we got 100 things that we want y'all to do. Yeah, I got 100 things that y'all want to do, but you can only put 100 in the bowl. It's up to you whatever 100 that's going to be, yo. You know what I'm saying? So if you say, okay, no, I got to at least do 50% of myself and only 50% for what he want, that's a okay balance, but you're still in the middle. You give in 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's not going to work. So y'all going to have to pick a side. If you're going to pick the side to where you want to do what you want to do, 100% of this, and you need to run things and things need to align like this, that gives few things for what the person that you are trying to be with wants. So you can't have both, though, because we're not going to conform to you. And the man that does conform to you is not going to be one that you want to be with long term.
That's a good point.
So can I address a point that Hamp?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. White. I appreciate that. Hamp, it was literally the last sentence that you stated. I wanted to address that. You said women, y'all should want to come under the covering, essentially, of a man, or a black man. We're talking about black men at this point. Y'all should want to. And I don't doubt that most women want to come under the covering of a black man. We want to come under the covering of a high quality and high vibrational black man. It's not just any old man. And the issue is there's a lot of low vibrational men out there for a lot of different reasons. And so we feel it's better to stay single than it is to come under the covering of a low vibrational, low quality trash dude. Seriously, because that's more detrimental than being alone. And I'm saying this from experience. I'm single by choice. Yes, for all the comments that say making fun of that. It is my choice because I am selective about the covering I'm going to come under because I understand what that means. He's going to lead. That also means I'm aligned with him. Be very careful who you align yourself with because it will dictate the trajectory of your life. That is wisdom. And so you don't want to align yourself with anybody. So at this time, yes, we want to, but the quality of men needs to vibrate higher and go higher for us to be able to do that. Instead of y'all talking trash about us and saying y'all want to be independent, y'all don't want to do this, y'all want to do that. Ultimately, and I will say this overall, a resounding number of women want to be married and come under a good covering, but we refuse to go under trash covering. So pick yourselves up, men. That's all I'm saying. Pick yourselves up.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you put yourself in a position to be around more of the type of men that you want? Do you feel like you put yourself in that position? Have you changed your environment? Have you been, in different areas? Because me personally,
yes, I have.
My experiences, I have not, my later adulthood experience, I did not really deal with a lot of trash niggas. They were actually really decent men, but that came with what I had to change within myself at the same time for those type of men to even be around me or for me to even come across them. So that's why when a lot of women, to me, when women feel like there's so many trash niggas out here or there's so many not good men, like all I can think about is what are you doing within yourself? Like, are you because like they say, you are what you attract, whatever the case may be. Of course, that can be either way, but it's like, are you putting yourself in those positions of people like you or people that want the same thing you want?
So my overall thing, to answer your question, my overall thing is that I want a man who's healed or going through his healing journey. I don't want a man who is intimidated, and I said this many times before, intimidated by who I am and loves all of who I am. Can't pick and choose what parts of me you love and that you don't love. And that's what I'm not going to go for. So a lot of men, as we discussed how many times, don't necessarily, they feel women giving their opinion as combative. I am not combative, but I will give my opinion. They'd rather, and a lot of men are stuck in their ways in my age bracket. A lot of men are even more stuck in their ways than they were when they were younger. So again, you have to find a malleable situation. So no, I'm not hanging around trash ass dudes. I'm not a trash chick. I'm very high vibrational. But what I find is that a lot of men don't necessarily know how to lead. And so you have to be very careful who you align yourself with. They may have the money, they may have the prestige, but they don't have the emotional maturity or the emotional intelligence that I require. There's just certain things that I require, and not everybody requires the same things I require. And so I want to, I said low vibrational as well. I added in the trash part at the end, but it's really low. I stand by the low vibration of it. Go ahead, A.
So you
I thought you was gonna make them stop like rambling on and on. This is me holding Hamp accountable. Hold on. Let me hold Hamp accountable. It's not about you, love. Love, this is not about you, love. This is my issue with Hamp. Let me hold him accountable, yo, Hamp. Stop letting them give these long-winded answers. Just saying this.
Thank you. Now back to
Yo, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking of it, but I got a little soft at the end, like I was going too hard on them.
Yeah, I was just picking with Asian.
No, I was just
like children.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say children no more. I'm gonna say like night and day. You know, so since we're night and day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to communicate with y'all in the way that y'all see.
Are you serious?
On child, and I just want y'all to get the point. If
I
say, hey, since it's like night and day, we need to be patient. We need to do all of these different things with you guys, because that's more better if I just flip the word, right?
There you go.
That's how we use children. You see how simple? No, I'm messing with y'all.
Yo, man.
Good job, Adrian.
You see his name, right? Yo. Children is used purposely. That's why I use it, because it's purposeful. Because provision and protection goes along.
We know why you say it.
So he's breaking up again.
I said, we understand why you say it. You say it a lot. I mean, one thing about you, you're consistent, and you say children because you believe women need to be protected and for provision. And that without it.
Yes.
But don't you agree with that? Love, don't you agree with that though? Like, yeah, I need that. So do y'all, because if that's what the reference we're using children, do y'all want us to not do those things anymore? Because another thing we be hearing y'all screaming, we unprotected. Black men don't protect us. So make up your mind.
The other thing, let me finish the statement real quick. Yeah, provision and protection is necessary. Also, here's the thing about the provision in which women provide on a large scale, right? So let's say in this hypothetical, the man is paying majority of the bills. She's not paying significant bills. Significant bills is over 30%, right? So here's what happens though in these relationships. Let's say the relationship starts going sideways, or the woman's getting older, or she hits menopause, or she just had a baby, or she's feeling sad and she's in postpartum. And you know what you're not getting? The provisions in which she provides for you. So you're not getting sex. Her beauty standards are dropping, right? Because she's getting older. She's not taking care of herself. She's getting fatter, right? Those things happen all the time in every fucking relationship I've seen. Now, guess what doesn't stop? You don't stop paying the bills. You don't stop protecting the house. So men's provisions, what we provide to y'all, never stop. Even when the shit you give to us declines on a daily and consistent basis. And then on top of that, I'm supposed to love you the exact same way, which is one of my provisions I provide to you. But you're not holding up your end, but I always got to hold up mine, or else everybody suffers if I don't. But now you want me to get all that? You want me to doing all what you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and then you want me to hear your mouth?
Yeah, because
Hell
y'all fat
That's
bellies
crazy as
in your
hell.
midsections and your low
See,
testosterone. You
see
can only
that
last for
see,
3
Asia, you say it's them. You say men gotta raise their standards. But what I just said was very substantive. It should have been
and I'm going to
considered,
address it. I'm
and
going
it
to
was, and it was not considered. You instantly start saying about how men got big stomachs.
But can I
I was
address it
talking
then?
about
Can I address
provision.
it? Can I address it?
No, you because you don't understand. That's my fear.
I do understand.
What is the most valuable thing that a man sees in a woman? What do men value most?
Obedience.
No. See? Beauty. Beauty is what men value most. Your aesthetic is key to us and for us. Right? And then there's some other things on the pole. So in sex is very high for us also. And then what you just named too. Right? These things are super valuable, but they continue to decline, right? But what we provide, what our value is, we can't stop, or else everybody suffers. And you guys never not have us not pay the bills. What if I get mad 1 week, 1 month, and I say, you know what, fuck that, I ain't paying these bills, because she can get mad and say, you know what, you ain't getting no cheeks. But see, we don't do that. Now process it. That was a lot. There's no way you unmuted that fast.
I was waiting. I was about to address it. Dang, Hamp.
But that's crazy because the thing is, a man knows after a woman gets pregnant and gives birth, she's gonna look different. So if you go into a marriage thinking that everything's going to stay intact and stay the same, 20 years later, that's crazy.
Yes, I'm just telling you that was one of the things I named, right?
Yeah, but you
Now,
said
remember,
beauty is the most important thing. That's why.
yeah, that is key for us, right? So here's the thing. What do we also say? Discipline. Is there effort there in trying to get back right? Right? There's a grace period, of course. You just had babies. I mean, come on. I don't know how Kim Kardashian them snapped the fuck back, but that might be money more than
surgery.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a grace period, but we want you to at least say, hey, babe, right? This is what, you know what I mean? You just seeing the effort. But yeah, there's, of course, you got to use common sense.
Good. I'm glad we're using common sense now, because life happens, right? And so women get pregnant, they have kids. Their body may not snap back the way it was. Women go through menopause. That changes their bodies. Women, you have to understand the woman's body goes through change. That affects the beauty part of it, right? And that's why you should love your wife more beyond her beauty. I know that's what y'all first thing y'all love, but understand life happens. Because if that's the case, please understand, when we first see y'all too, we have eyeballs as well, and we were attracted to you for your looks as well. Your looks fade. You go bald in the middle. Your hair don't grow back the way it used to. It goes into patches on the side. Your stomach gets bigger.
Never mind, man. Never mind.
I'm listening.
It's disappointing. It's disappointing. I understand. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, we hear you, but the women
get
can
fat.
never
No,
talk
I
about
got
men.
you. We get fat and ugly too. We get fat and ugly too. I got you. I'm just saying the most important provision in what you provide is that the most important provision in which we provide is not the same. If a man
stays the same though, Hamp, okay, fine, you pay the bills, and so our appreciation for you. So would you
fine, you pay the bills. Damn.
Listen, yes. So you want the appreciation of us. I mean, I can't talk. Like I can't take it interrupted like literally every 30 seconds, because right now I gotta save my voice. I done sat there and drink water and I drink green tea, and I'm tired of getting interrupted. Y'all sit there and y'all give y'all points. Y'all don't get interrupted. I sit there and I'm quiet. I stay mute, and then I come off mute. They're trying to talk, and then I get interrupted by top, bottom, and then the side. Terrence is the only one that's respectful on this joint. No, you've been pretty good.
The answer is too long, though. Like,
no, you interrupting me though.
You're saying that we get unattractive too. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay, but I wasn't done talking. If you let me and you stop talking, I will say something else. Y'all are combative and it's not attractive. Y'all do know that when y'all get combative like that, it is such a turn off.
Attractive? What do you know
that, right?
Attractive to what?
I'm just saying it's not cute. Y'all need to listen. With
listening, debate show.
That's what y'all talking about the whole entire time. Y'all is there saying y'all combative, y'all talking, y'all interrupt. Just let me talk. Now, as I was saying, yes, you still are to provide. You are still to have provision. You are still to protect. Life happens and beauty fades. But our love and our nurturing and our caring, which is natural for women to be nurturing and the caring and to love you, does not fade. So if you just married someone for what their looks are, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. If you marry someone just so you can have sex day and night, yes, you were sorely disappointed, and we will too eventually. Again, y'all aren't gonna say the same either. It's just that's why it has to be more than just those superficial things. It has to be more spiritual. It has to be more business. I say more business. Be very honest with you. That's why I agree, because life happens. That's all I'm saying. Child, I'm over it.
No, I mean, you just said the same thing for 7 minutes. That was the problem. Like, we understand that. That's also not the only thing I named. I was naming the provisions of which we want and need the most from our partner. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't understand why some of these things aren't acceptable, because you don't like them. That's odd to me. That's dangerous to me. Because you're saying stop learning. Asia, you stopped learning. You have stopped learning officially. Like, you can't hear anything without having a rebuttal, when the truth about it is it's true. Men, women do not. If a woman is looking for the prettiest man, I've never seen a woman put that at the top of their totem pole.
Yes, they just why women want the 6 foot tall abs and whatnot. Women do care about physical qualities of a man. Cut it out.
Oh my God!
You just sat there and said beauty don't care. Oh,
I said top of the totem pole.
It is, because we see you first.
It's number one. All right, it's number one.
We gotta look at you. Yes, it is.
It's like number 3.
When women say when women get their top, what they want, and then
we'll date an ugly dude.
We'll
date
that's the problem. Like, it becomes a little bit,
or not ugly, but
it just comes a little bit like distant. Like there can't be a rebuttal. Sometimes some people say shit that's true. Like, it can't always be that. Like, it's just weird to me. What, Alex?
I'm
mad. I'm mad now. What, Mary?
You listening?
Now watch this. Hey, Terrence, do you have anything you would like to add?
Oh, yo.
I'm nice to Terrence.
First thing, you can never learn while talking. I've been in education, 17, 18 years. I've never known anyone to learn while they're still moving their mouth. Sometimes it takes an attentive ear.
Yeah.
Listen. I mean, I don't have to, be as snarky, but trust me, I can be. But damn, sometimes it's just, hey, calm down. And if you really can figure out whether or not you're learning or you're listening, let the person finish. And if you can't do that, then it's like it doesn't seem like you're actually having dialogue. It just seems like you're actually just going at each other, man. Nobody got time for all that bullshit.
Yeah. I try to learn every time I'm up here, but I don't know. The accountability shit is bothering me though.
That's why I started with that shit, bro. I know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, you was on some real shit with that, because I saw that accountability. It's almost like it's a tree. And you started with that one thing and it branches out to so many other things. So I give you props for that accountability, because that's straight garbage.
Alex, I want to, like, when I talk to Alex, I find that she listens pretty well. Like, she's not like overly combative. So I just wanted to shout that out. Mary too, actually. When I'm getting, like, if I'm talking to her, like, they seem to listen pretty well. Sis been listening to me her whole life.
We're both married.
Huh?
Yeah, what do Asia do when you talk to her though?
Hold on. We're married. Can you repeat that, please? Please repeat that one more time.
I said we're both married.
Hold up. And so what? I got 3 engagement rings upstairs. So that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you know, you can choose to go
Sid,
through
you
with
gotta
it or
get
you
married
don't.
though. You gotta get
You
married.
choose to go through with it or you don't go through with
Yo.
it. Okay?
You gotta get
Oh.
married.
Texas would be screaming right now.
I could have married an African
But
by
what
now.
I'm
I
saying
could have
is,
married a nigga from Florida by now.
I'm
Either
saying
one.
I'm saying
Y'all
it
can
just
have it.
kind of. I'm just saying it just kind of shows that we are more accustomed to understanding and listening to what a man has to say versus somebody that still may be in that wilding out kind of stage. We were able to, you know, me personally, I was being with my husband allowed me to understand men more in general and be more under not even know exactly what he's talking about or what men talk about in general, but understanding that this is how you feel, this is what you think. And I think that's the biggest thing that, you know, comes with it. Like he said, like him said, he just, when he talked to me and Alex, it's kind of a little bit different. And it's more so we have been accustomed to just kind of being like, all right, let me listen to you. But if you don't have to do that, you're not going to do it.
But I think even outside of marriage, I mean, again, listening is a skill. And over time, as I've matured, I don't want to waste my energy in arguing with you. And because I'm very calculated with things, I'm more selective when I choose to speak. And I want to make sure that I have the whole picture and I can process and get my thoughts together before I speak. But marriage does help. And sometimes in listening, you're able to be cold when people can take a little bit longer to get to their point. Me, I don't like a lot of detail. It overwhelms me. But when people give it, I have to get into that mindset where I am listening and I am focusing and I can pinpoint, okay, is this what you meant to say? I think this is what you meant. I think this is what you were trying to get. But I don't necessarily think this is because I'm married, but it does help.
Hey, yo, you sound like a high vibrational wife. Like most women who seek to align and follow a black man, you sound very high vibrational. Let me
Took the
just
words
say
out
that.
my mouth, man.
You know why I get so upset at Asia? Not upset, but show upset. Like, you know, like on the podcast upset. One, because I'm a very good. I should have been an actor of some sort. You know, but two, and I like to gaslight. But two, Alex, why you nodding so hard? Big ass head.
Because you do be gaslighting. I'm done.
Cross out ass. All right, so
Don't do
that. Because Asia is capable, but I feel like she ran into so many corny niggas. She think her notions are the right ones. Asia, you could be an astronaut if you want to. But I just like, yo, this nigga she just talked to too many niggas who she was able to just put in the bathroom, and then she went on too many bad dates, and now these niggas define everybody.
Low vibrational.
Need somebody put their foot on that neck, boy.
That's what she need, man. And she need a ugly, trash carrying nigga that ain't gonna take no shit. He gonna be home every day. He gonna get up every morning at 4 a.m. He not gonna play no games. He gonna respect her, but she also gonna respect him because his hands gonna be rough as shit. Instead, these fucking IT professionals, man, she able to just talk over there like, yo, all he do is Control C, Control V all day and reset password. Like that ain't it.
Asia's gonna.
Well, I heard you say.
Somebody deserved to have Asia as their backbone. But she too busy beating niggas' asses. That's why I be going at her. I'm the only one that can hold her accountable in the world.
And she gonna fight you tooth and nail on that. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
look, she about to unmute. Yeah.
She wanted to. Her finger was touching her butt.
She gonna have a band-aid on her finger next week. All this unmuting she been doing, boy. All right, go ahead, Asia. You got the final word. I know Alex sleepy.
Love yourself.
No, not final thought, fool. Final word on this topic.
Oh, I'm high vibration. I love myself. I don't need external validation. I hear what you're saying, but I'm on a talk show, on a podcast to talk, and I listen. I'm muted a lot today, and I let you talk because I had a simple response. Does not mean I'm not listening to you. I'm also giving my point of view from my stance, and so it is what it is. You ask someone to be on a podcast to talk. Y'all niggas talk nonstop. So I like to talk too. I want to talk and get my opinion. And people address me and ask me questions. I'm going to answer them with the question that they asked me. And that's a problem. Stop being so low vibrational. Bring your game up. Be more high vibrational. Won't hurt you so much.
Oh my God.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
What's Bub doing down here? Interesting, man. Like, share,
what's up?
What's goody?
Yo, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Man, that was spirited, man. But I liked it. I don't know how much we learned, but it was entertaining.
I learned a lot because I was listening very well.
Terrence, please say something to her. Listen, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. I don't really like Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Alex, final thought.
Listening is a skill, as I have said time and time again. And for those on their journey to being high vibration, keep at it. It takes time. The biggest key is accountability and your willingness to learn and unlearn things.
All right, Bub.
Yo, man, Asia, man, you driving me insane. But it's all love, though. The show is popping. And keep all low vibrational women away from real cats like me, please.
Sis.
Just be you. Just be you.
T.
Yo, first and foremost, I want to shout out my daughter, Shanice Wiggum. Happy birthday today. Second, be vulnerable, be accountable.
That's good. Mary.
And don't be a low vibrational bitch.
Wow.
My bad.
Listen, it's all right to be submissive. Don't forget to be submissive to the right man. And listen, what you say matters. I don't care who you are. What you say matters.
Eddie.
Your choices matter. If you've made poor choices and the results are what they are in your current state of being, that's your fucking fault.
Love.
Be the best version of yourself. Strive to be the best version of yourself. And remember, feed yourself soul food, good food. It's not just what you eat, what you put in your body, it's also what you put into your soul. And monitor what you let in your eye gates and your ear gates.
Mr. White.
Hey, yo. Women. One of the most, if not the most highest vibrational thing you can do is get aligned with a black man. Right? You still have your own mind and your own thoughts, but you find somebody who you align with and you willing to. Don't let these other people fool y'all. Don't let them fool y'all. Don't be looking back like, dang, I should have listened to what Mr. White said. That's for free. It's some of the most high vibrational things you could do, y'all.
Word. Yeah, one thing I want to be careful with, I think self-accountability is key, But I know most of us in our community are Christian. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes. I won't give you all the details, but it says you should be in a group. Eddie, mute your thing. It said you should be in a group with people of like mind for accountability. If you're only going off of what you think is good and what you think is great about yourself, you'll be forever misled. Get around 3 or 4 that have similar same standards, right? So you can know if you're going down the right path, right? That's instrumental. Okay, there are societal values and standards, and we do lean on what society says. That's why we deem some things acceptable, some things not. Again, so go outside yourself, see what goals have been achieved, what goals are achievable, what totem pole you're aligned with, and then chase that, right? But you got to go outside yourself to get full understanding. You know, it's hard out here though. You know, I think our women deserve the best, and the best is us, and we do have some improving to do, no question. You know, and at the same time, understand what we want, so that you can cater or form a little bit to some of those standards, so that when we do find you, we easily align. Square peg round hole ain't gonna never make no sense. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.